Did you know that some of the most unique supercars of all time were produced back in the 90s? In fact, one of these cars, the McLaren F1, had its driver's seat, wait for it, placed in the center. The 90s introduced some of the most incredible cars ever made, but many of these supercars have faded into the background. In today's video, we're diving into the 90s supercars you've probably never seen. Make sure you watch until the end. Number 10, 1991 Cizeta Marauder V16T. 12 cylinders are great, but why not 16? Early in the 1990s, one of the wildest supercars hit the market, the Cizeta Marauder V16T. Its roots trace back to the 1980s, when former Lamborghini engineer and Hollywood car dealer Claudio Zampoli dreamed of creating a supercar of his own. Zampoli, however, did something unusual. He sought a celebrity connection to boost appeal, initially partnering with Sylvester Stallone, but eventually teaming up with Italian music icon Giorgio Moroder. Adding Moroder's name to Cizeta, determined to stand out, Zampoli opted for a unique 6.0-liter V16 engine, derived from a Lamborghini V8, with 64 valves, 8 camshafts, twin fuel injection, and 4-cylinder heads, producing 547 horsepower. The engine was mounted sideways in front of the gearbox, giving the car its T designation. Styled by Marcello Grandini with a nod to the Lamborghini Diablo, the car featured a wide stance and 4 pop-up headlights. Hand-built and priced at levels similar to today's hypercars, the V16T launched just as the early 90s recession hit. Between 12 and 20 units were made, including at least one convertible, and it remains listed on the Cizeta website today with an $800,000 price tag. Number 9. Jaguar XJ220 STWR. The Jaguar XJ220 may have held the title of the fastest production car in the mid-90s, but the TWR supercar derived from its Le Mans racing version took things to an entirely new level. Compared to the standard XJ220, TWR's version boasted a lightweight composite body, a more powerful engine, and a reduced weight. Tom Walkinshaw Racing, TWR, and Jaguar Sport introduced the XJ220S as a limited edition road car to meet homologation requirements, creating what was undoubtedly Britain's most radical supercar. TWR transformed the XJ220 by replacing nearly every body panel, except the doors, with carbon fiber, giving it a more aggressive look. A new front splitter, wider sills, and an adjustable rear spoiler enhanced the car's appearance, making the standard XJ220 seem tame in comparison. Pushing the twin-turbo V6 engine to its peak, TWR upgraded it to an impressive 680 bhp. Coupled with a weight reduction that involved removing the stereo, air conditioning, and heavy seats, the car achieved a blistering 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.3 seconds and a top speed of 228 miles per hour. Only 9 of these extraordinary cars were ever built. Number 8. Low-Tech C1000. Originally envisioned in 1994 and completed in 1995, this car was commissioned by a citizen of the United Arab Emirates with one ambitious goal: to own the fastest privately held car in the world. Mercedes took on the project, partnering with Low-Tech for the body design. The name C1000 reflects its features, the C for carbon fiber construction, and 1000 for its 1000 horsepower output. Powered by a Mercedes 5.6-liter V8 engine with twin Garrett turbochargers, this car runs on a mix of unleaded gasoline and aviation fuel. Its body is crafted from carbon fiber with an aerospace-grade frame. The project had a design and engineering budget exceeding $1 million, and a final production cost of over $2,200,000. Performance stats include 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, 0 to 125 miles per hour in 8.08 seconds, and a staggering top speed of 268 miles per hour. This unique, one-of-a-kind marvel left a lasting impression. Number 7. 1991 Tatra MTX V8. The idea of a supercar from Eastern Europe might seem more plausible today. thanks to innovators like Mate Rimac and his Concept 1. But it hasn't always been so. Back in the early 90s, the Tatra MTX V8 was a true surprise, especially coming just a few years after the Velvet Revolution. Tatra, one of the oldest car manufacturers still active, was mostly known for its unique streamliners and rear-engine air-cooled V8 limousines. In collaboration with MTX, a race prep company similar to Czech ProDrive, Tatra built this supercar using the 3.9-liter air-cooled V8 from its T623 model. This engine, positioned mid-car in a striking wedge design, crafted by industrial designer Václav Kral, delivered 306 horsepower and 365 Nm of torque, achieving 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds, and a top speed of 165 miles per hour. Unveiled at the 1991 Prague Motor Show, the MTX V8 drew an enthusiastic response, with 200 orders from patriotic buyers. Unfortunately, only 4 cars, including 2 prototypes, were completed before a factory fire destroyed the tooling. Despite its limited production, the MTX V8 had a memorable moment in pop culture, even making an appearance in Kanye West's short film Runaway. How cool is that? Number 6. Spectre R42. The Spectre R42 is a 2-seater mid-engine rear-wheel drive supercar from British specialty carmaker Spectre Supersport, introduced to the public in the early summer of 1996. Designed by Ray Christopher of GT Development, known for his precise Ford GT40 replicas. The R42 was essentially a modern take on the GT40, sharing the same wheelbase and dimensions. Powering the R42 is a 4.6-liter Ford V8 engine with 4 valves per cylinder, producing 335 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 317 pound-feet of torque at 5,000 RPM. With its engine mounted mid-ship, the car could sprint from 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds and reach a top speed of 175 miles per hour. Despite its performance and unique design, financial strain from development costs and a global recession led GTD into receivership by late 1994. Number 5. 1994 Di Tommaso Guara. The Di Tommaso Pantera has long been a beloved supercar and one of the most widely produced, remaining in production for decades. However, its successor, the Guara, missed the mark. The Guara was originally based on the Maserati Barchetta, a car created in the early 90s for a single-make race series. Although Alejandro Di Tommaso held a 50% stake in Maserati, he sold it to Fiat in 1993, securing a deal to retain rights to produce a road-legal version of the Barchetta under his name. The Guara kept many elements of the Barchetta, including the aluminum honeycomb chassis, race-inspired inboard suspension, and unassisted brakes and steering. Initially, it swapped out the Maserati Biturbo V6 for a 4.0-liter BMW V8, later replaced by a 4.6-liter Ford engine. Weighing just over 1,000 kilograms, the Guara's performance impressed with a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.5 seconds, a top speed of 180 miles per hour, and an output of 286 PS or 282 bhp, with 401 Nm or 296 pound-feet of torque. Despite its capability, the styling didn't resonate, and ultimately, just over 50 cars were produced and delivered. Number 4. Mercedes CLK GTR. The Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR was built to challenge rivals like Ferrari and Porsche in the FIA GT Championship. To meet the timeline for the 1997 season, Mercedes combined a CLK race car chassis with components from road vehicles, creating a unique blend of racer and road car. Although Mercedes left the GT1 class in 1999, it was still obligated to produce 25 road-legal homologation models for customers. These customer versions initially came with a 6.9-liter V12, though a 7.3-liter engine was also offered. The 6.9-liter naturally aspirated V12 delivered an impressive 612 horsepower and 571 pound-feet of torque, propelling the CLK GTR to a top speed of 214 miles per hour and achieving 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3.8 seconds. Inside, the CLK GTR featured a custom instrument cluster, a leather-wrapped steering wheel with an integrated airbag, air conditioning, and audio system, adjustable pedals, 4-point seat belts, and even luggage pods capable of fitting 7 suitcases. Number 3. Aston Martin 550 Vantage. The Aston Martin 550 Vantage, first released in the early 1990s, quickly became a favorite among sports car enthusiasts. It features a 5.3-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, delivering an impressive 550 horsepower and 550 pound-feet of torque. With a 6-speed manual transmission, it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. Weighing 4,387 pounds, the Vantage 550 combines lightweight handling with a solid feel on the road, thanks to its aluminum chassis and body. The car was designed by Ian Callum, who later went on to create some of Aston Martin's most iconic cars, such as the DB9 and the Vantage. The 550 Vantage is renowned for its great performance, stylish looks, and lasting appeal. It has become highly sought after by collectors and is considered one of the best sports cars ever made. Jeremy Clarkson even called it his favorite car, praising it for being fast, beautiful, and well-engineered. Number 2. Venturi 400 GT. The Venturi 400 GT is one of the best performing French cars ever made and was the first to come with carbon brakes as standard. A road version of the Challenge, it was created for the Gentleman Driver's Trophy. The car features redesigned front and rear bumpers, a rear spoiler reminiscent of the Ferrari F40, and improved front and rear wings. Powered by a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 engine sourced from Renault, the 400 GT produces 402 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. With a 5-speed manual transmission and rear-wheel drive, it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, reaching a top speed of 180 miles per hour. The 400 GT also stands out with its unique design. The headlights are fully retractable, while the side mirrors are upgraded to handle the large wings and tail fin. The car features a massive side air vent in front of the rear wheels, and boasts of stunning 18-inch OZ wheels. Inside, the cabin has a sporty feel, adding to the car's high-performance appeal. Number 1. Idera Commendatore 112i. The Idera Commendatore 112i is one of the most mysterious supercars of our time. This rare prototype is so elusive that aside from photos taken at its release during the 1993 Frankfurt Auto Show, very few images are available. Designed by ex-Porsche engineer Eberhard Scholz and his 2 sons, the Commendatore was intended as a pre-production prototype, leading to a limited production run. Each car was expected to cost around $450,000. Unfortunately, before any production models could be built, Idera went bankrupt and the company was sold to Swiss investors. While the Commendatore never made it into mass production, we're fortunate that the single prototype has survived and is still driven today. With just 3,000 miles on its odometer, the car's rarity and stunning design make it one of the most elusive supercars in automotive history. The list of these forgotten supercars could go on, but we'd love to hear from you. Which of them caught your fancy the most? Which one would you have loved to ride in, even just once? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more car content like this.